What's up, guys? It's the Vape Guy here. We're not going to do a review. It's late and I've got one topic to talk about, and that's you going to freetovape.org. You got to go there right now if you're vaping, you're just getting into it, or you're a veteran, whatever. I don't know if you've heard about it or not. Indoor Smokers talked about it. Rip Tripper, those guys have talked about it. They have multiple views, multiple subscribers, and that's where we need to be. But what we're talking about is going to freetovape.org. This is important if you're vaping or just getting into vaping. Whatever the case may be, this is a thing that the FDA is trying to regulate, the e-juice and the hardware that goes with it, your mods, etc. Okay, what this means for the industry is you got tobacco companies right now that have been around for years. They pay in around $1 million in these little applications that they fill out and they send in just so they can sell their product. Now, what that means for the vaping industry, see, you have these small men and women that are in small businesses opening up vape lounges in your local town that they can't afford to do that. If it's regulated too hard, then it'll shut the e-juice, e-cigarette, vaping industry, it'll shut it down. You've got guys that have invested their time and their money into making your mods, your batteries, your tanks. You've got time in the liquid, all these flavors, you have multiple flavors. It's unlimited of what flavor that you can get. Well, if they get in there and they regulate it really hard, they make these guys pay out $1 million. They can't afford that. They've not made that yet. And it'll shut them down. You won't have the luxury of having all these flavors, having these mods, having these drippers and with these rebuildable atomizers so you can blow vape clouds. It'll be limited to what you can get. What you have is what you'll have, and you won't have any liquid to be able to vape. And that's the thing. Regulation is great, making sure everything is safe that you're vaping, making sure there's no chemicals like diacetyl or citric acid, making sure that there is no bull crap that's going on with the guys who's making your juice. That's great. And here's another thing. Regulation to a small extent is wonderful. Putting little locks on your juice, little child safety locks where you have to press it down to open your juice. Well, that's wonderful. Getting to an extent where they will go if we don't get on here and really get all these people to go on this website. It's simple. If we don't do it, I'm not saying it will happen, but it's a possibility that it will. So get on there, check that out, and it's real easy. You just fill out this small little thing, your name, your address, and what happens is you put your zip code in and it goes straight to your congressman, okay? And they see this. The more we have, the better off we are. You're free to have your speech, to have your word in, okay? What we need is you to go, check this website out, put your address in, it goes straight to your congressman, they see it. Right there, boom, you admit it, you're on. There's about 20-something thousand that's done it already from all over. I haven't checked it in a couple days, but this is a really important thing to do. I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, a big regulation. I don't know. but this can prevent it. The more we have, the better off we are. We're fighting a battle against these guys here, and we need to step up. We're free to vape. We should be able to be free to vape. And, you know, a really hardcore regulation will not be good. A small regulation's great. Making sure these guys put, you know, safety locks, child safety locks for little kids and stuff because they've been drinking the stuff, and small things like that. But if they get too deep in it, then we'll be fucked, man. We will be fucked. You know, I love vaping. And if you're watching this, I'm sure you do too. So let's get this thing popping. freetovape.org. I'll put the link below. You can go check that out. Go fill out your information. Put a little bit of what vaping's done for you, your family. Make sure they know that this is a great product. It's a lot safer. Great alternative to cigarettes. And you know it to be true. It's safe for the consumer, and it's safe for the second hand. Anybody who's around you, it's not going to hurt them. It's a little vapor. It may have nicotine in it. You know, nicotine don't hurt you. Propylene glycol is great. They use that shit in breathing treatments. Vegetable glycerin is not going to hurt you. You know, some people may have a slight, not allergic, but they're slightly sensitive to it. That's fine. They can weed out their you know, their sensitivity to whatever it is. This is great stuff. There's studies that's been done on this, and at the bottom, when you go to the website, at the bottom, when you get to the very bottom, before you submit, then there's this little thing that says post any links that are related to vaping that you've seen, like any videos that have been done that show that vaping is a better alternative to cigarettes. Something like that. You'll see it when you get on the page. But go on there as soon as you can and fill that out. It'll help us out a lot in the vaping industry. We need this, guys. This is the Vape Guy. I'm out of here. Happy vaping.